Good afternoon, Lieutenant Steve Gallagher. I'm here today to announce an arrest in the murder investigation of Curtis Young, Jr. He was a 54-year-old black male. He was killed last November. On November 14th, 2015, at about 7 o'clock in the morning, Mr. Young was standing on the sidewalk talking with a friend in front of his house at 16th and Market Street. Witnesses said that another known individual from the neighborhood named Rico Mitchell, a 36-year-old black male, walked up to Mr. Young, pulled a black revolver, and demanded his money. Mr. Young raised his hands and said, "No, don't do it." And the witnesses said that Rico pulled the trigger and shot Mr. Young in the chest. After Mr. Young collapsed to the ground, the witnesses saw Mitchell searching through Young's pockets and stole all of his money and then fled the scene. Mr. Young was transported to the hospital where he died of his injuries. After locating and interviewing eyewitnesses and processing the forensic evidence at the scene, an arrest warrant was obtained for Rico Mitchell for second-degree murder and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. With the assistance of the U.S. Marshals, 2 days ago, May 4th, they located and arrested Rico Mitchell up in Chicago, Illinois, where he has been held on detainer and will be extradited back to Jacksonville. I'm trying to answer a question.
What kind, Dan Scanlon, Times Union, what kind of evidence, led you to a warrant? Something must have triggered. Did he leave a license behind or something obvious? He
was known to the neighborhood, and we were able to really rack up the eyewitnesses. It just took a while to locate them and interview them all.
Okay. Can you talk a little bit about what led you to Chicago, to the Marshals in Chicago?
They were just given the assignment of trying to find him. I'm not sure how they did it or what led them there.
What is he doing up there?
I'm not sure. He could have family or friends. Yeah.
And was the arrest without incident, or did he cause any problems?
As far as I know, it was without incident.
And he's prior, I guess?
He has a history here. I'm not sure exactly what all his criminal history is, but he does.
When's he coming back?
There's a process for extradition, so he's got to go through that, and when that's completed, they'll transport him back.
And Mr. Young was just an everyday person?
He was. The investigation has led to the belief that he had come into a sum of money, so it was kind of known in the neighborhood that he did have some money, and that's most likely the motive for it.
You know how much money you got away with?
No, I don't. All right.
Anything else?
Thank you.